What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Tactics, but of course you already knew that. I guess this video is kind of just pertaining to a tweet that I posted earlier this morning, or earlier this afternoon, I believe it was. Anyway, I don't really remember what it was exactly that I tweeted. I don't really remember a lot of things that I say. But it was something along the lines of, well, basically, I'll just talk to you guys rather than just try to quote it and stuff. You ever look back at your life and like how you were and how you used to be as a kid and certain things that you did or didn't do, and then you think back in at the age that you are right now, and if given the opportunity, do you ever get the feeling, or do you ever just think to yourself, man, I really want to fuck up my younger self. Like, just straight beat the shit out of them for either stupid stuff that you did back then, or stuff that you failed to do, because, you were too chicken or whatever like that. Do they still say chicken? Sounds kind of lame to say. I feel so old saying that. Anyway, that's besides the point. So yeah, now I guess I'll get into what I mean by this. So the other day, or a couple days ago, I'm just chilling on Facebook or whatever, and editing, multitasking as I tend to do, and I get a message from a friend of mine from back in the day, from one of my other schools, and it was a girl, you know. And she hits me up, and she pretty much was just like showing me love, uh, regarding my videos, because I guess it was like the first time she had checked out my stuff, and yeah, she's just pretty much shooting me a compliment, saying that she really enjoys my work, and says I'm funny and whatnot and everything, and she goes on to say basically that it's so different than what she was used to, in regards to my personality back then, because back when I knew her, I was very shy and timid and really reserved, and I kept to myself a lot. But but this was like the personality that she saw in me, like back then, like the timid, shy type. And so when she saw me, like, when she saw some of my videos where I'm like the complete opposite of that, I come off more extroverted, more outgoing and stuff, she found that kind of surprising. And, you know, yeah, for the most part, she was right. I mean, I was very reserved as a kid and growing up and everything like that. And not even as a kid, because this was like when we were in college and stuff. But yeah. But her, like, I was really shy around her specifically because I had a crush on her, like the hugest crush on her, and for the longest time I was trying to get with her, but I just never made a move because I was too scared to. Like, I was like, I could, we talked, we weren't close or anything, but like whenever we saw each other out in the hallway, we would talk and for a little bit, and actually, how we started talking was I added her to Facebook, but I was too much of a pussy to actually say anything. So I actually didn't. I just added her. She accepted, but then she never said anything. I never said anything, and this is how it was for like a good, I think, 2 months. And then finally, she wrote me a message, and she was just like, "Yeah, it's kind of strange how you added me and you never actually said anything." And then I was like, fuck, like, what do I say now? Like, I look like such a like a punk, or like so lame and shit, right? Like, definitely no way of salvaging this now. So I kind of was just like, whatever, right? Like, how much worse could it get? So I just made a joke about it or whatever, and we just started talking, like, and we exchanged MSNs and stuff. Back when MSN was hot, I don't even know if people still use MSN. Do y'all still use MSN? I'm on that Skype shit now, so I'm moving on up, guy. I'm on the bigger and better things. Anyone who's still using MSN is fucking lame. I'm just kidding. You're not lame. Anyway, I'm getting off track, but yeah. So we kicked it like that. Like, we were cool, and everything. We never like physically hung out in person unless we ran into each other at school. But other than that, that was pretty much it. And I had a strong attraction for her. But I never told her, because I was afraid to, and then yeah, like I moved on. I eventually got involved with another girl, and we started dating, and that was that. And I think the girl I'm talking about right now, I ended up dating some other dude or whatever for a little bit. Things didn't work out. I don't know. I'm not even gonna go there and leak out her business and stuff like that. I don't even know what her business was exactly. So I better stop there before I start like saying some shit that ain't even true. But anyway, so yeah, so that was the situation at hand. So then now coming back, fast forwarding back to recent present time, we're talking or whatever, and then she's like, yeah, she's like, oh yeah, you're so much different now. It's a good change, but I mean, like you were never like that before. Like it's interesting. It's a surprise. So I was just like, yeah, well, I'm not gonna. I'll be honest. Like I just told her, I'm like, I'll be honest with you. Like the whole reason why I was really shy around you is because I had like the biggest crush on you. Like I just never told you. This chick goes and writes to me, and at this point, when I'm reading what she wrote, I wanted to slap myself in the face. She writes, "LOL, OMG, no, you did not, because I had the biggest crush on you." And I was like, no, you did not just say that, man. Are you fucking kidding me? And I thought she was just bullshitting, but like turned out she actually apparently, she could still be bullshitting, but apparently she had a crush on me too. And I don't know why I didn't pick up on any of the signs. I was really like, I wasn't very observant back then, and like I didn't pick up on any of those things. And then and yeah, apparently she liked me, and I read it, and I was just like, because when I told her that I had a big crush on her, I wasn't expecting that. I was just, I laughed it. I played it off. I was just like, yeah, whatever, whatever. I wasn't trying to make things awkward or get a rise out of her or anything like that, and yeah, that's what happened. And it was at that point when I realized I'm just like, I am a fucking stupid ass, dumb ass, idiotic ass idiot. And yeah, that's what kind of, and that's kind of what made me write that tweet, because there's several occasions where I've been in certain kinds of situations where I didn't act on, I wasn't impulsive, like I didn't act on my instincts and stuff, and for that I didn't get great results, or I didn't get any results. So that's kind of shitty. But I guess the moral of this story now, I'm going to try and be as insightful as I can, but I guess the moral of this story is, this is pretty much, well, this kind of applies to anybody, but I want to speak to my dudes, the dudes that actually watch me on my vlogs. If you like a girl and you hesitate, or you're too nervous to ask her, or ask for a number, ask for whatever, don't hesitate, man. Don't just go in balls deep, like, just go in there, man. Just, like, don't hesitate, because then you're left in these kind of situations where you're like, I could have been with her, could have been with that person, you know what I mean? Who knows what would have happened, you know what I mean? So, don't ever, like, if you hesitate, like, just don't hesitate, man. Just go for it, man, because living with regret is like the shittiest thing ever, because now she has a boyfriend, so it kind of sucks, right? So kind of missed my chance. But anyway, yeah, so I mean, just to the people who out here who are watching this, don't hesitate. Just, if you want something bad enough, go and get it, man. Just go and get it. Don't make the same foolish mistake that I did. But moving forward from that, in regards to the tweet also, my homegirl Killjoy, she had made a good point, saying that, you shouldn't live with regrets, because even though you feel a certain way about it now, I mean, the things that you've done in your past kind of make who you are right now. And if you have regrets about what you've done or didn't do in the past, and that means you regret the person that you become today. And you never really want to live like that, where you regret who you are, you know what I mean? Like, you should be proud of who you become, or proud of who you're striving to become, or whatever like that, you know what I mean? So So yeah, I mean, it does kind of make sense. I mean, I can't really say I do have regrets because I've been in a lot of great relationships prior to that incident anyway. So I don't really see it, like it's it sucks, but it's whatever, right? Like it was just kind of funny, right? But because I mean, I had a huge crush on this girl. Like you don't even understand. And this was like my first year of college, I think, or my second year or something like that, right? But but anyway, yeah. Uh, just thought I'd share a little story with you guys. It's mad late, but yeah, you know how I do. I'm just crazy like that. I'm always staying up late and everything. This vlog's probably very long, so I'm gonna end it right now before I say something really stupid because I'm probably just rambling now. But yeah, before I go, just let me know. Like, like, what's one thing that, if given the chance, you would do differently? Like, what's one thing that you really, really regret doing or not doing? Let me know in the description below, or even give me a what are those things called? A video response, so I can see your faces, guys. I don't even know what you guys look like. Seriously, you know, if you guys got cameras, then put them on. Say something, man. Say anything. I'm your boy Tactics. Peace, and I'm out.